Hello, I'm here to tell you about the Gospel Transformation course that we're running on 9 Tuesday evenings throughout this year in the church night slot. It's going to be a wonderful course. And the blurb that is written about it says that the Gospel Transformation course is a deep dive into what it means to grow and change as a Christian. You may be struggling with a particular sin, feeling a bit stuck in the Christian life, or a new Christian trying to work out what it looks like to live out your faith on a Monday morning. Or perhaps you're interested in helping other people in their growth. You're looking to help them change without imposing a burden of rule following on them. And you could be in either of those categories and find this course helpful, or both. You might be struggling with something yourself, but also just want to know, how do I help my children, or how do I help a Christian friend, or even how do I sort of point a non-Christian friend to Jesus without making it sound like the way that we change is through kind of a new set of rules that we follow. And all of us at times, I think, reduce our faith down to a set of rules that if I do these things and don't do those, then perhaps I'll grow faster, or God will be more pleased with me. So this course is different to that. What's it aiming at? The Gospel Transformation course examines how the wonderful truths of the gospel are the only foundation for lasting change in a Christian's life. So there's no other way for us to change than the gospel. It will take you straight to the cross. We'll keep going back there again and again and again, as well as understanding as well as offer practical help for tackling unbelief and sin. So it's both of those things. So the cross is the place where we change, but there are things that we can think about and do. And Tim Chester, who wrote this course, is very, very good in applying faith to life. So he says that whether you're struggling with a particular pattern of behavior or frustrated that you don't seem to be turning into the person you want to be, we pray that this course directs your heart to Christ. So that's the grand scheme. In a nutshell, what's it about? Well, the Gospel Transformation course is about applying the riches of the gospel, all that Christ has done for us, to the everyday realities of your life. What might those realities be? They're going to vary a bit, but it could be to do with your marriage or singleness. It could be to do with parenting or childlessness. It could be to do with faith in the workplace, or what does faith look like in retirement? How do you make the most of that opportunity? It could be something like stress or anxiety or sadness or depression, and you just feel stuck, or the same triggers keep on bringing out things in your life that you just wish were not there. It could be a sin that's dragging you down, or it could simply be your relationship with God just feels really stale. You've been a Christian for a while, but all that initial enthusiasm is gone, and you're pretty much worried that you've lost your first love for the Lord, and you just want to rekindle some of that fire. So it's those sorts of things. We're not going to put people on the spot. We're not going to ask you why you're there. You won't have to disclose anything that you don't want to. But let me say this. Laura and I are going to be running this course, so Laura Newton and I. And if you do want to have conversations on the back of this course, this might be a way of saying, actually, I've been thinking about this. Neil, could I meet with you? Laura, could I meet with you? And actually talk more one-on-one about some of these things. There's also going to be opportunity for you to sign up online, a bit to watch some videos for yourself and do a bit of kind of deeper thinking. I don't think change in our lives often happens quickly. I think it's often incremental, it's slow, it's God who makes things grow, whether that's churches or individuals, we grow. And so I think spending this academic year thinking about something quite specific, something you'd like to change, is realistic in terms of just having 9 times where you think deeply about that in a focused way, and maybe some time in between each session to reflect on what you've been learning, to pray about what you've been learning, to ask the Lord to continue his work in you and through you. So that's the Gospel Transformation course. If you'd like more information, speak to me or to Laura. If not, then just sign up, try the first one. If it's not for you, that's fine. I'm not going to judge, but we would love to see you there. If you feel this is going to help you more at this time in your life than the church history course, please do sign up for something. I think it will really bless you if you do.